Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Well, we're all looking very nice.
I think you've got a bit like to by yourself.
Yeah. Took your speech in there.
No.
That's well hidden.
Sunshine. Folks get around in the sunshine.
Sandwiches. Yeah, great, lovely. Sandwiches are all right.
Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees
That's
and
right.
things and flowers.
Recently, the last time I crossed Easter. Honestly, I'm
Just bees and things and flowers.
Hey, Bernard!
Hiya, hello, how you waving?
You got everything, babe?
Said I many times, love is illusion, a feeling result of confusion, with knowing smile and blasé side, a cynical soul and soul. And I feel so sure, so positive, so utterly unchangeably settled. Though I never was aware of loving you, till suddenly I realized there was love in you. And in this world of ordinary people, extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you. In this world of overrated pleasures and underrated treasures,
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Yes.
You prefer to put the flowers down and hold both hands and looking to each other? Yes. Both hands? Yes. Okay. Julie William Walker and Anne Elizabeth Taylor. Note that by your simultaneous consent, which is given publicly and formally in my presence and in the presence of the persons now here, accept each other as your lawful spouse. And with the confirmation of this fact by your signature, you contract a lawful marriage for all the purposes of civil law. You should further know that your marriage cannot be dissolved during your lifetime, except by a valid judgment of the court. If either of you, before the death of the other, contracts a marriage while this one remains unresolved, you will thereby be guilty of bigamy and be liable to the consequences provided by the law. Please, Lee, repeat after me and do that too. Anna. I call upon all persons here present
I call upon all persons here present
to witness that I, Lee William Walker,
to witness that I, Lee William Walker,
accept you, Anne Elizabeth Taylor,
accept you, Anne Elizabeth Taylor,
as my lawful spouse,
as my lawful spouse,
to love and to share with you,
to love and to share with you,
as from this day,
as from this day,
moments of joy and sorrow,
moments of joy and sorrow,
wealth and poverty,
wealth and poverty,
happiness and unhappiness,
happiness and unhappiness,
throughout our lives, until death do separate us.
until death do separate us.
Thank you. And please, I call upon all persons here present
I call upon all persons here present
to witness that I, Anne Elizabeth Taylor,
to witness that I, Anne Elizabeth Taylor,
accept you, Lee William Walker,
accept you, Lee William Walker,
as my lawful spouse,
as my lawful spouse,
to love and to share with you as from this day,
to love and to share with you as from this day,
moments of joy and sorrow,
moments of joy and sorrow,
wealth and poverty,
wealth and poverty,
happiness and unhappiness,
happiness and unhappiness,
throughout our lives,
throughout our lives,
until death do separate us.
until death do separate us.
Thank you. As from this moment, I pronounce you man and wife.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, it's scary.
You okay?
Yeah, that's so scary.
You are joined together by your free consent in matrimony, and you owe each other love, fidelity, and respect throughout your life. This marriage constitutes the fulfillment of your life and links your destinies on good and rainy days, in happiness and unhappiness, in wealth and poverty, until death do separate you. On the basis of equality, you should face together all the problems and all the difficulties of life. Together, you should shoulder the burdens of marriage, each one according to your capabilities. You have both the right and obligation to take care of the upbringing and education of your children, so that they may become useful and good citizens and free personalities. Now you have to change the rings, please.
Still fits.
And please.
You ready?
Ready? Something else here.
So,
Okay, Mr. Lee William Walker, please, he's a bride.
that's so scary. Wow.
Done? Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was amazing.
I have to sign the three separate copies, please. Be sure that everything is done. Relax now. Sign this Taylor.
Still shaking. Just
Three of
this
them,
one?
yes, yes. And at the last page, just look up at me while you sign. What do you have in the finger? Nice, lovely. Nice, gorgeous.
Oh, still shaking.
Very shaky.
And the last one here. Last page.
Look up at this too.
Gorgeous.
okay?
William Michael Walker. Mike.
That's this man. You're required. I love your dress.
You love
I
it.
love your dress. It's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. It's big. It's lovely.
You look golden. Michael William Walker. And they confused him.
This one as well?
Dad at the last page. Thank you.
Don't know where to look.
One more, please.
What's the birdie?
Wow. That's good. Is that you have to do anything else? I'm so scared. I'm sort of...
Yes. Thank you, girls. Thank you.
Just as you got married, that came
I got caught on the tree. I got caught on the tree.
I wonder what happened. You let stop for a second, yeah.
I was like, I can't do anything.
Mrs. Walker. This is the original of your certificate, the true copy and the boss.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Here. And a small gift from the town hall. It's a silver pomegranate. Pomegranate. It's a symbol of good luck and fertility.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thank you.
And just
It's
hold
lovely.
it like for a second to take a nice pic. Gorgeous. Thank you.
Beautiful.
I give to Christine too.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy it.
Beautiful.
Your mum knew that. She did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you
Thank you
ever
very
so
much.
much.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All the best to you.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice time.
Thank you. I'm going to keep my bouquet for a bit longer.
It's lovely, that. Yeah.
I like I didn't hold it for long enough.
Yeah. You hold on to it.
Do we have a photo with the certificate? Of course. Thank you.
You want Jenny?
Do you guys want to quickly just hold your certificate so we can get a photo as
Yeah, sure.
evidence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah? Nice. So nobody can dispute it after this.
Good name. Very good name.
Yes, it's me. I was invited, so I thought I'd come along.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go first, I think. Let me get out first. Yeah. There you go.
Imagine if I'd worn a princess dress.
Okay, one. One, two.
I'm scared.
Thanks, guys.
like our wedding.
Well, you said you were feeling a little bit loved up, Steve, so get involved, get involved.
I was going to die.
Yeah, I was feeling
There's
nervous.
no need for that on the arse.
You might want to take it with you when you go to your photos.
Yeah.
I'll give some to the
So
photographer
dry.
maybe. Do you want me to bring some liquid stuff
Thanks,
down?
Julie. Yeah, can you get just Vaseline? Yeah, thanks, darling.
Everybody say congratulations.
Well done, Glanville. Did a good job.
Cheers, I didn't do anything.
Absolutely amazing.
No, I sweet out.
Beautiful.
For one day only.
Come with two mum and dads with us. Photo over there. Okay.
Where's the bride's bouquet?
Oh, I left it on the table.
Your hands behind your back, alright?
Bridesmaid, yeah. Thanks, best man. Or second best man. Or
He's the best man. He's the best man.
Thank you,
The door
darling.
locks as you leave, so I had to go and find the key.
Come on, we'll go get you a drink. Are you warm?
I don't know if I've got any good ones.
yeah, just very natural.
Hands behind the back, is it this one?
That's it.
Mug
Mum, you
shot.
can just be with your hands. Yeah.
Shall I do front or back?
Irrespective, but then both of you must do it the same. I think back probably
Okay.
looks a bit better.
Fine.
Hey guys?
Back,
Yeah? Cool.
There's a little bit of the back.
Nice smiles. Gorgeous guys. Fab. Thank you.
Good. Say smile. You're on daddy cam.
Hello.
Daddy cam.
Guys, look at us. Nice smiles. Dad, can your jacket button?
Probably.
Button it for a sec.
Yeah.
Perfect. That looks stunning.
Only for a sec. I breathe in as well.
Nice smiles, guys. Gorgeous.
No, Laura, it was very beautiful, wasn't it? Little tear came out.
Did you have a little tear?
Yeah.
A little moment.
Yeah, with a little wobbly chin.
Did you have a little moment, dear?
I did. I had a couple of little moments, yeah. Wobbly chin.
Camera though, because we're not too busy for this.
Oh, that's all right.
Are you going to hold your flowers? No, that's a
Quick before she screams.
before. I love
Oh, you got that instead? Smiling.
Good girl.
In this world
Can we have bridesmaids and grooms?
of ordinary people,
Thank you so much.
extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you. In this world
I'm about to throw the bouquet at someone.
of overrated pleasures and underrated treasures,
Look at me and just put the glasses together. Nice big smile.
I'm glad there is you. I live to love. I love to live with you beside me. This road is so new.
It's okay, I think, now.
That
was weird. It's still Can I begin then by thanking everybody for coming? It's not exactly round the corner, is it? It just shows how much we all want to be here today to celebrate the joining of Anne and Lee in matrimony. Yay! In this lovely place. Next thing, the wedding itself. What a lovely setting for a wedding. It's just fantastic. And a really lovely occasion. So thank you to the pair of you for organising this and to everybody else who's been involved in organising it. It's really paid off. It's been a wonderful occasion. Next, like most speech makers, I went on the internet to cheat. Oh, what a load of bilge. It was just rubbish. So I just threw it all away and I'm going to wing it, right? I'm going to start by talking about my daughter. She's worried now. I'm very proud of my daughter. She's she's always been a great kid. And you look wonderful today. I was quite taken aback when you walked down those stairs, even though I was thinking, for God's sake, don't trip up. Please don't let me trip her up. Just a few things I'd like to mention, though, now that it's too late for Lee to back out. She was in love with Shane from Westlife.
Oh, Lee, what have you got yourself into?
I'm really sorry, Lee, to say that to a musician. She came back from the NEC and said, oh, they were just fantastic. fantastic. Best thing I've
And then I went
ever
back
seen
about
in my
3 times more.
Yeah.
Just talk to him.
And the next thing I ought to mention is her screensaver on her PC for years was a half-naked picture of Leary O'Dermott.
Dermot's so dreary.
Dermot O'Dreary, I call it. Yeah.
Friend of Wally Hillbilly. She did temporarily metamorphose into a cross between Kevin the Teenager and what's her name? Vicky Pollard. There's a picture of her standing in my garden, and she was in a pea green shell suit. And she had this strand of hair coming down her. She had this look on her face which said, "Just don't even ask." But she did come out the other end. Next, this change of name from Taylor to Walker. If you Google Annie Taylor, you'll find that she was the first woman to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel and survive. That's true. So she was brave, bit mad,
Yeah.
but oh God, she was a minger. It was just appalling. Really, look at the photograph. Terrible. So it's no bad thing that she's changing to Annie Walker. A name to conjure with. First landlady of the Rovers Return. Just worry if she starts calling you Jack and she, asks you for every Jack in that posh voice. Okay. Anyway, I think it's more suited to a harmonious life being Annie Walker.
Yeah.
Now, Lee, I'd like to officially welcome you into the family.
Thank you.
Even though you've been part of it for a good while, you've been with her long enough to know what you're letting yourself in for. So basically, I've got no sympathy for you. Seriously, folks, I'm full of admiration for the commitment Lee and Anne have shown for one another here today, and it's clear that you're made for each other. You've both chosen well, and I wish you a long, happy and prosperous life together. Once again, I'd love to stress how good it is to have you all here, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and raise your glasses.
Do we stand
Might
up?
have touched us. Yeah,
No,
we don't know we saw.
Here's to your future together, Annie and Lee, the new Mr. and Mrs. Walker.
Mr. and Mrs. Walker.
Cheers.
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 Buffalo Chris.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. That's it, you can all sit down now.
I'll first of all just start by saying, like, literally, this is amazing. There's no words. When we first thought, we'd get married abroad and, we'd do it, like I've been told, it's over 2,000 miles away. We never expected this kind of turnout, and to have so many people having such a lovely time in this setting, in this environment on our very special day is just incredible, and we are both so grateful, aren't we, for everybody that's turned up today. I know you've had to take time off work, spend a lot of money. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Brian, thank you for your kind words there. Very, very kind words, and obviously for giving your daughter's hand in marriage. Although I don't know if you remember, but it was a little bit sketchy for a second. I took Anna away to Chester when I proposed to her. Yeah, big spender. I took her to Chester on a weekend.
Made up for it for the wedding, mate.
But on that morning, I thought, I better, do the traditional thing, ring the father up and ask for his permission to propose to his daughter. So I did that. I had it all prepared. I went into the car park of the hotel we were staying at, and I got it all rehearsed. And I was like, "Hi, Brian, you all right?" And we got over the small chit chat and all that sort of stuff. So, and I was, well, what it is I was just wondering, if I could propose to your daughter today. Would that be all right with you, sort of thing? And he said, "Pardon?" I And I said, so I had to go through it all again, repeat it again. And I did. And he went, oh, I'm sorry, this is a really bad line, I can't really hear you. So I didn't know whether he was just stalling, couldn't find a way to say no. or what. Eventually we got there, didn't we, in the end? It was a bad line. And I later found out he had an ear infection, or he was holding the phone upside down or something. But yeah, it was a technical difficulty, and I think he was okay with it.
It was fine.
We're here now. So, yeah, thank you. In fact, I'll start off, I feel like I've been going on for ages. I'll continue by toasting all the parents, really. Everybody, Brian, my mum and dad, Carol and her partner Aid, they've all put their hands pretty deep in their pockets, I must say, as well, to support the cost of this wedding. And honestly, without them, we probably wouldn't be here, would we? Without all the financial support, emotional support, brilliant. But I do have to give a special thank you to Anne's mum Carol and Aid, who have just been amazing. Honestly, it's it'd be easier to list the things you haven't done than the things you have. You've just been incredible, honestly. All the decorations you see, they've been sourcing it and finding it, and I'm sure Aid will be glad to not be going around shopping looking for, ribbons and hearts and scouring beaches for all these pebbles and all this sort of thing. You have been unbelievable. So thank you to you both. So yeah, I'd just like to make a toast to all the parents, really, for their support and everything, really. Yeah, thank you. So to the parents. Thank you. Okay, there's a few people. There's a few people who couldn't be here today. I know Anne's Auntie Liz, we would have liked to have been here, a few others. My grandma would love to have been here, but for different reasons, and a lot of friends and other things, they couldn't be here today. And Naomi and Ollie, who were going to be here until yesterday when they phoned in sick, as it were, as she was not feeling too good. So I'd also like to just make a toast to the absent family and friends who aren't here today. So to people who wish us the best, absent family and friends. Cheers. Okay. Cherie and Julie. Where are you? Yeah. And little Ava.
She's disappeared.
The gorgeous bridesmaids and flower girl. Where is Ava? She's having another one.
She's having a moment.
Okay. I'll sort of put in brackets here, thank Ava for behaving herself. But I'll leave that out. I know you girls have been with Anne through all the dress fittings and the shoes and hair and makeup and all that stuff that, I'm way out of my depth talking about. So I know she's very grateful for that. And especially the hen do, which you loved, which Cherie was sort of chief organiser for that. If you don't know Cherie, she's like the queen of organised fun. In a good way, not in like, oh, this is really boring, but no, in like a really good way. She's the queen of having fun. If you need a party organising, call Cherie. Yeah, that was all fantastic. I know you'd like to, on my behalf, say that you had a magnificent time there. So yeah, thank you. To the bridesmaids for being such a lovely support to Anne and both of us, really. Thank you. Cheers. Okay, I've got to make sure I don't forget anyone. So Anne. Taylor, Annie, Taylor, Walker, who I don't even know who you are anymore. It's strange, but you are my wife.
I am your wife. Hello.
Yeah, which is fabulous. Yeah, I can't really get over it. It's always been, the wedding's just always been in the future, something we've been planning, and now it's here and it's happened, and it's incredible, and I'm really, really happy. So yeah, I just want to say that from the big things that matter to me to the small little thoughtful things that you always do, you're always there for me, and you make me smile when I'm grumpy, and you remind me of what's important when I'm stressing over nothing, which is quite often. You build me up when I'm feeling down in the dumps, and you also make me a sandwich when I'm hungry.
Another way to.
And you're not too bad to look at. Everyone, raise your glasses for Anne just being unbelievably stunning today, please. So gorgeous. To Anne.
Left out the unbelievable dancing she does.
Oh, the dancing, well, yeah. That's a private thing.
Perhaps he left it out for a good.
Yeah. But no, seriously, Anne, I can't take much credit for the preparation of this wedding at all. It's 99.999%, and Mum and everybody else but me. I've tried to chip in, but she wasn't really having it. But no, honestly, it's obviously been a lovely occasion. Everyone seems like they're having fun, so that's good. It's just been marvellous, and you know, you've got to remember, Anne she works booking for our band as well. She sort of lives and breathes weddings all the time because we play a lot of weddings, and she's just literally been engulfed in this wedding haze for like 9 months now. So
back to reality now.
So yeah, back to reality now. But yeah, I'd just like to thank you for what a marvellous occasion this has been, and thanks for saying I do. I guess. So thank you. On to Glanville.
Why?
Because this is a seamless link into your speech now. Yeah. So to Glanville, my best man. As soon as I proposed to Anne, I knew who was going to be my best man. But he had already booked his holidays, so I did have to have Glanville. Cheap shot!
Right, I'm not going easy on you, mate. I'm not going easy on you.
No, but honestly, mate, you have been great. You've given me some great man-to-man advice when I've needed it, and you were out shopping for the suits and buying me whiskies, and you know, just all the things that I require from a best man. You've been there, and you were hell bent on making sure I had a great stag do, which I did, and my dad did as well. Didn't your dad? He enjoyed
I'll
it.
get to that in a bit.
He enjoyed it a little bit too much. No, but honestly, mate, you're a fantastic geezer. Being from Essex, you're a geezer, and yeah, I'm forever indebted to you for being such a fabulous best man. So I'll take this occasion to toast to my best man, and to pass over the words to him. Thank you, Glanville. To the best man, Glanville. Cheers. Right.
Cheers.
Right.
I'm going to start off with the most important thing, I think. Not saying anything about Lee, and just saying how amazing Timmy looks this evening. Absolutely stunning. Oh, by the way, I call her Timmy because Anne Taylor, Timmy Taylor, the beer. I'm an alcoholic. It kind of goes down. But no, I just want to say a quick toast to Timmy, just for being absolutely amazing and for making my best mate very, very happy. So, quick toast at the start. But I'm sure you all know me by now. For those of you who haven't met me, I'm Chris, or Glanville, so to speak. And I've got the pleasure of being his best man, like you just said. I want to say thank you as well to everybody for coming all this way. I think it's a big testament to these two, to be honest. People making this massive effort. Personally, I'd rather you'd all stayed at home, and it would have relieved me of my pre-public speaking. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to say a little bit about how me and Lee met. We actually went to college music together, didn't we? There was a couple of years gap. Yeah. Lee met me when I was an awful bass player, to be honest with you. He showed me the way of music. No, it's great. No, it's about 7 years ago. For about 6 years now, we've been in an amazing band with the likes of Cherie. And Steve, where are you? There he is, give a wave. Whoa! I can safely say that we probably hit off from the start, didn't we, mate?
We certainly did.
Yeah. 3 things in common: beer, football, and gambling.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
To be honest, I think it's the 3 things men need, to be honest, in life. I'm going to go right in with the gambling, to be honest with you. I think everybody knows Lee's a bit of a poker player. So for the stag do, I thought we'll get a bit of a casino action going.
We did.
I put in a lot of effort to actually get this stag do together. it was a big whole uproar with accommodation and everything. Anyway, we all got there eventually, didn't we? By the time most people arrived, we've already had 6 pints and a bit of golf, which was just stupid. Mike, you were awesome, by the way, mate. You're absolutely fantastic. You whooped me, mate.
Surprise yourself?
Yeah, but no, to be honest, it was a great stag do. We got to the casino and I thought, yeah, we'll do it the first night, we'll get it out of the way. To be honest, I thought it had all gone tits up, to be honest with you, because everyone lost all their money within the first 3 hours. And it's pretty bad when the groom has to come up to you at the end of the night and borrow 100 quid off you. So, you know, doing the right thing, we went back the next night. And to my surprise, we actually won it all back, which is pretty good. But that's just the persistence, isn't it? But I think when it comes to me and Lee, like, we've got a lot of things in common. I say, like, you know, beer, football, gambling. I think the one thing we do actually clash on is probably football, innit?
Yeah, I would agree with that, yeah.
Well, he supports Bradford City and I support Man United. not the best, you know, not the best combination at the end of the day. And you spent hours, haven't you, trying to convince me that Bradford are probably the best team in the world.
I don't know what the argument against
I've got news for you, mate. They're really not. They're shocking. I'm sorry, Phil, and I'm sorry, Mike, but they're not the best. Congratulations on being promoted. Yeah. You did get demoted 4 times in the space of like 4 years. So. Yeah, no, it's all good. To be honest, yeah, proof of this is actually Lee turning up to every gig on a Saturday night after listening or being at the Bradford game, walking straight in after loading, straight to the bar, buying himself a pint and then just sobbing into it. To be honest, gigs with Lee for the last, well, forever haven't been the most, you know, entertaining. Until this year when they got promoted. Me and Lee actually lived with each other for a couple of years. It would probably only been about 1 year, but then I introduced him to the best toast he ever made, didn't I?
Oh, the toaster, yeah.
The best toasty ever made. Anybody ever had a toasty with a fried egg in it? Yeah. If you can actually get the egg to stay in there, honestly, it's really good. You've got to like show me. Yeah, it's good. You should try it. I had to put it in there because he wanted me to, so I thought I'd just do it. But to be honest, when we're actually living at Otley Road, I'll get to the point now. I've just been babbling. Yeah, when we lived at Otley Road, this is actually where he met Anne. Anne was the girl next door. She was, and she kept coming around unannounced, didn't she? She did, knocking on the door. Got a brown sugar. Kept coming around. It's kind of like when you stalk Shane. You kind of like. But no, to be honest, I just turned to Lee one night over a gin, which we had many nights, didn't we? And I just said to him, I think she likes you, mate. And before you know it, they hit it off. I mean, if you look at him, he's stunning, isn't he? I mean, gorgeous features, pecs that could crush walnuts, full head of hair, everything you need. But no, sick guy. No, I'm going to get to point out. All joking aside, I'd like to get serious for a moment. I'll actually pay you some compliments now, mate. Is that all right? Yeah, good. In a nutshell, Lee's probably the best person I've ever met. To be honest. If someone wanted me to describe friendship, I'd point at Lee. To be honest, he's always there for his friends to support them in their own decisions. He's never ever forcing people out of their own decisions. He always supports them. He'll talk to them, help them, offer them guidance, which is what you want from a friend. And knowing Lee's made me a better person, to be honest. Which has been amazing. No, it's all right. He's always giving. To be honest, I think he gets this from his parents. Meeting your mum and dad, absolute testimony. I know you already know. I know you're already proud of him, but knowing this guy's been absolutely incredible for so many people that are within his circle of friends that know him. And you should be really, really proud. Lee enjoys many things in life, but to be honest, the happiest I've ever seen him is when he looks at Anne. Honestly, it was the other day at the pool. I was just kind of sitting there and I was thinking about things to say, and I just saw him turn to Anne when he didn't think anybody was looking, and I saw the way he looked at her, and I just saw how happy he was. And thank you for that, Anne. Because you know, what I mean, you've made my best mate the happiest man in the world, which is incredible. To be honest, I'm looking forward to meeting my future wife, and if we have half the love that you two do, I'll be an extremely happy man. So yeah, I love you both from my heart. There you go. I'm a soppy bugger, ain't I? So now I'd just like to raise a toast, to be honest. To Lee, to Anne, to everybody here. Thank you, amazing. Everyone's happy, and I'm happy.
So everybody be
Yes, mate. And I didn't cry. Yes, mate. That was sweet. I know.
Very good.
Oh, I held it back.
Well done.
Oh, wow. A while. Didn't you know Essex is actually a province of Manchester?
One for me then. Let's see what you're doing. Oh, you're going to put it on my shoe? Oh.
Thank you.
Just imagine her wedding dance. I know. Just imagine. I might do that to her.
Hello.
Oh, Mary Wilson. Mary Wilson was good. Amazing. Yeah, if you see Stevie Wonder, he sings it.
Very colourful images, these.
Waiting to enjoy this.
What have we got here? Chocolate cake.
Yeah.
We still have not arrived at that point where we can come here without seeing it. You know, just put your water pressure up.
They've got the whole wardrobe full of it. Yeah, Cherie keeps resting.
Hey, Mikey.
Keep it going. You've got to get racist too.
All right, mate. All right, mate.
I got that hello to you in there, mate.
Okay, ladies and gents, for the first time today, let me hear you put your hands together for some applause, please, for Daggis and the main man here. Come on, guys, come on, let's hear you.
Me.
That's it, this is Castle. They call themselves Castle.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Spartalos and Gaida. Now we continue with one very, very typical dance.
Jenny, I think you found your new babysitters.
Yeah, let me know if you...
Come on, the groom. Have to dancing now.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, it's very, very easy. Yeah, my man. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zeybekiko. It's one of the most famous dance in Greece. And now we continue with one very, very difficult dance. It's the most difficult dance here in Cyprus. This dance called Glasses on the Scale.
I haven't got a low centre of gravity.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, because it's one of the most difficult dance, I want from everybody to clap your hands with the music. Yeah?
Σταμάτα να προκαλείς, αφού το ξέρεις κι εσύ πως δεν μπορεί τίποτα άλλο. Ενώ πως λες μ' αγαπάς, τότε πολλά μη ζητάς, ο έρωτας μας κρυφός πρέπει να μείνει.
Okay. Who about to put this on? No! No, no, no! No! Slowly, slowly. That's it. Yay! Yeah. Thank you very much.
Προσγκρέμος και πίσω ρέμα είναι εκεί η αγάπη σου. Βασανίζομαι με σένα, μακαλάλι σου. Κάθομαι κοντά σου γιατί σ' αγαπώ. Μα και να φύγω μακριά σου δεν μπορώ. Πουμ παμ πουμ παμ παραράμ, παμ πουμ παμ παραράμ, πουμ παμ πουμ παμ παραράμ, παμ παραράμ, πουμ παμ πουμ παμ παραράμ, παμ πουμ παμ παραράμ, πουμ παμ πουμ παμ παραράμ, παμ παραράμ. בשמחה שלנו לא נפסיק לרקוד, אבוקת של יין ונמשיך לחגוג, שוב נשתה לחיים עד חיים. Όση γλυκιά έχουνε τα κύλη σου και η μάτια σου, όση πικρά έχεις λυρί σου η καρδιά. Η μάτια σου και τα κύλη σου με φεράνε κοντά σου, αλλά η καρδιά σου με διώχνει μακριά. Η ηρωνία, η τυραννία, να αγαπώ και να πονώ. Όμως δεν είναι αμαρτία να σ' αγαπώ με λατρεία και να την κρίζω μαγεία, κρυμμένη μες στα φιλιά. Όση γλυκιά έχουνε τα κύλη σου και η μάτια σου, όση πικρά έχεις κυρί σου η καρδιά. סיגלית ככה עולם אשר לנו נועד, נחיה ביחד לעולמי עד. העבר הוא כוח זר נפנה פנינו לעתיד, נחיה ביחד מבלי שאיש יפריד. אוי סיגלית, אוי סיגלית, את יפה יפה מאוד. עברו ימים ושנים ואני בהרהורים, עוד מחכה לי תשובה ממך אהובה. סיגלית, אוי סיגלית, נצא יחד לטייל, אורות הרחוב דולקים כל הלב. λησμονήσω τα μάτια που αγράφω. Φέρτε μου λάδιο, άδειο να ζαλίσω. Ίσως λησμονήσω τα μάτια που αγράφω.
From Kuklia with the glasses. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Chris.
Mr. Chris.
He said that he can dance more glasses, Antagis. Listen, if you break the glasses, you have to pay it.
Put it on his tab. Thank you.
It's free, it's free. Have a seat, have a seat.
No charge, free of charge.
I just want to extra.
Hey!
done to Simple. Well done, everybody. Stupid.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was brilliant. Thank you.
See your flower right next to them, mate.
You got a bit droopy, haven't you? Crash dancing. Car crash dancing.
Car crash dancing.
Car crash dancing.
Yeah, car.
Well done, baby. You were amazing. Oh, you got a droopy flower now.
I know.
The flower's taking a beating.
I know.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have about 20 minutes of a little bit of tunes, and then we'll call the bride and groom forward and have an official first dance.
Not so hard to see the light within you. The inner flame that burns so brightly through you. I look at you and I can see glory rising, and all at once you seem to be the noonday shining. You are gold, you are golden, you are gold. My mind's ablaze and life's a maze. You see me through like a spinning wheel, a carousel, gently turning. You're the circle that protects my soul. The noonday shining. Oh, you are gold, you are golden, you are gold, you ever golden or that cannot ever be spoken.
One, there you go. And who's that? Steph. The lovely Steph has called that like an England cricketer. Well done.
Sorry, Aidan.
That's another thing.
It's been an antic, mate. It's now been on my sweet head.